Hey guys, I am back in Melrose, Massachusetts because I have been itching to come back and see what this neighborhood looks like when they are not filming Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. And I'll tell you, it was crazy coming here and trying to figure it out. So disorienting, because when I was here last time, there was police at the end of the street, security, roads blocked off, camera crews, filming equipment everywhere, dump trucks, and like prop buses and trucks and things like that. So it looks really quite different, and that is exactly what I wanted to see. And I wanted to show you guys and kind of talk about my thoughts on the movie now that it's came out, and just see what this looks like when it's not a filming location. So here you go. This is pretty much where we stood for all those hours, and you're gonna see it's a small section. I'm shocked by how much smaller it is than I remember it being. It's really just from here to down where that White House is, and I'll take you and show you, but you will recognize all of this from the movie now. It's crazy. It looks very, very different, not decorated, not having the film crews and the activity. I mean, it's really just a regular Massachusetts neighborhood. It's a nice area, but so crazy. And I am almost to what we now know is Jeremy Fraser's house in the movie. And I don't know how many other people have came down here to do this now. Hopefully not too many, because I never want to bug people just trying to live their lives. But yeah, super stoked to be here and show you this. But how crazy is that? And now putting the pieces together, knowing. So here we go. Here's the house. And it looks like they've got some construction going on in the house next to it. But yeah, this is where Astrid comes, meets a boy, and there's the attic where they have that scene, the kissy face scene, and you can see there is no longer a tree house. That was built for the movie, and there is additionally no longer a tree because that was a fake me out. So yeah, my gosh, looks so different than it did before. And again, here's some construction, and this is the general layout of just a regular neighborhood on a beautiful Sunday afternoon in Massachusetts. Now there is the children at play sign. So apparently I erroneously said in my last video that they had put this up. Apparently this is real and it is here all the time. I think because there were so many fake other trees, leaves, decorations, and things going on that I assumed that this was part of the movie, but I goofed, you guys. That is here all the time. So yeah. So cool. And did they need to name him Jeremy Fraser of all things? Like, Fraser, really? Did they have to go and tarnish a good Scottish name? He was no Jamie Fraser, right? I don't want to give anything away. No spoilers. I'm trying to keep this, well, I guess I already did. If you haven't seen it, I'm sorry. If you have, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's going to be hard to, like, not say too much because that's part of the excitement. But, yeah. My gosh, so cool now that we know. And she rides up and down, which is, like I said before, a good portion of what we saw. And this was used as a house that when the trick-or-treaters went, they came here, and we saw people in costume that day that we saw filming, and there was pumpkin decorations, everything. Fall is really just beginning here, so people don't have any decorations up yet, but I'm glad, because my goal was really to just show, as a continuation from my other vlog, what this is like just on a regular basis, and nailed it. So I'm glad. Still cool though. So this is a suburb of Boston, and okay, how far do you think we are from Boston?
Half hour.
Yeah, half hour if that. There is a little town center that's very cute, and that is where we, if you watched my part 1 of this, where we went and were creepers and watched the actors come and go, and but you could come and go there, I guess, and check the street out. But again, it's not going to be much to really take in. It's just a regular neighborhood. And I really, would hate for people to come and like harass those folks. Now, we did hear that the people were paid quite handsomely. I mean, we were out here for hours and kind of getting the scoop on everything. And they were even paid through the actor strike, because if you guys remember, this is when the strike was going on. So they had to stop filming for a while and then get back to it. And the people who signed up and agreed to have their houses shown on the street actually continued to get paid. So they made bank off of this. And now the house that is Jeremy's in the movie, we also, it was obvious that they didn't actually film in there. That was on a soundstage, probably the one in England that they use. But we did see all day Tim Burton staged in the front parlor of the actual house here on the street. And he was like setting it up for meetings and getting things done in between directing and whatnot. So that was kind of the deal with that. So my thoughts on the movie. Loved it. It was dark. It's dark. It's a little dark, but it's got a lot of layers. And like most Tim Burton movies, no matter how dark they seem on the surface, there's always like a good message in between all of that, and that was definitely the case here. I thought that Catherine O'Hara was like a total star. I mean, she is hilarious, and I loved it. Michael Keaton got right back into the role. Winona Ryder is classically herself, and she still got it. Everybody was great. Jenna, just everybody. There was some really funny moments. I don't necessarily laugh out loud that much when I'm watching a movie, but I laughed my butt off. Like we all did. It was really, really funny, which was good. I'm glad that this wasn't like a pared down PC Beetlejuice. He was as wonderfully disgusting and weird as ever. So that was refreshing. It's 2024, you never know. But I mean, it could have been in '88. It went right along with the original, and thought that was really great. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely recommend. It is not for little kids, in my opinion. We wouldn't have let our boys watch it if they were probably, I don't know, under 13, 14, 15 even, depending. I don't know. Everybody's different about that stuff, but there were some deep, dark, very adult elements to the movie, and you got to be grounded before you watch it. Not even like the gore, just like the theming, but like the messaging. It does turn out really, really well. Oh, and the actor, oh gosh, I'm blanking on his name, who plays the minister. Love him. If you guys have ever watched Turn: Washington's Spies, he is central on that. He plays a British officer, and he's such a great character actor. Dang, I can't remember his name. Anyways, wonderful, wonderful. Just all the casting, everybody, it was so good. But yeah, probably not for little kids. If you've seen the first one and love it, definitely I think that you would love the second one. And in talking to people, everyone seems to agree that it was great. You know what I think we're gonna do? I think we're gonna go to Melrose, so I can might as well show you the town while we're here. So let's pick up in a bit. We found the heart of Melrose and the downtown and the lake. We'll check it out. It boggles the mind how beautiful it is out. And speaking of boggling the mind, you guys are going to love this. Melrose was named and founded by a guy named William Bogle, and he was from Scotland. And the reason that it's called Melrose is it's named after Melrose, Scotland. We've been there, Melrose Abbey. Definitely recommend a visit. Very historic town there. And so he came here and named it after that, which I love. So maybe that purifies the fact that they named the creepy kid on Beetlejuice Beetlejuice with the last name Fraser. We'll say that covers that, okay? Just void it out. So anyways, guess this is town. Not sure that there's a whole lot. I don't see like a shopping or restaurant type district. I'll walk a little further and see. It's very, very nice out. I don't have walking shoes on, but when do I really anyways? Vern Gorman was the name of the actor that I was trying to remember. He's also in Man in the High Castle, another great series, so figured that one out. So it looks here we've got this awesome little Vietnam memorial out on the water. It's really beautiful. It's another gorgeous day. Let's see what we can see. Bookstore over there, Molly's. Adorable. Looks to be like a golden retriever as their mascot. How can I not love that? And I see some cool big buildings up here. I'm not sure what they are, but I figured we might as well check this out together while we were in Melrose, and it's not an area that I come a lot, so why not? I've been wanting to check it out, especially when I found out that it was named after Melrose, Scotland. I was like, ooh, gotta see what the dilly is. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm a little Scotland biased. So what did you guys think? Did you see the second movie yet, and did you love it? Comment. I want to hear what you guys think. And I've really enjoyed the entire process of, like, you know, watching the filming and going to the places and then revisiting them, and we just were like, alright, so, you know, we went back to East Corinth, Vermont and saw it after the filming. I might as well come full circle. I was just bothered by the fact that I hadn't come back here yet. So, rather than driving myself crazy, I figured just make the darn vlog and check it out. And here we are today doing that. So, this is fun and awesome. Here's something very cool. Okay, so it looks like it's apartments now, but it was a school. It's a very awesome building, but I love this memorial in front of it. Beautiful war memorial. It's very nice. Of course, when the weather is like 75 degrees and sunny and leaves are just starting to fall, most things look beautiful. Just saying. New England is starting to come into her full glory. This time of year is when that kind of kicks off. And we really shine. Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Building. Huh. I wonder what they do there. That's really neat. On the side it says Coolidge Apartments. So it was a school, a very old school. It has apartments, which they're probably cool on the inside because the building is wicked cool. I can't imagine. I love how they do that though. I've said it before. Say it again. The way that they repurpose things in New England is awesome. There's a lot of places that don't necessarily do that and things just go derelict, and rather than that happening here, they kind of keep things cleaned up by repurposing, and I love that. Now it is Sunday, and you know what happens on Sunday in New England. Not much. And things do like to close. So I'm not hopeful that things will necessarily be open, but it's fun just to take a look and see what they've got to offer down here so that we know and you guys know for the future. Very, very cute. And can we talk about Willem Dafoe? Oh my gosh, I almost forgot him. Like, his character, hilarious, so good, and what a brilliant actor. Like, his career has varied and spanned time, and it was so great and funny, and you know, the fact that he plays an actor, like, it's just great, brilliant. Yeah, it's kind of funny. This is actually a really big downtown. We've been walking a while now. Much bigger than we thought or I could see before. So, pretty cool. There's a lot of restaurants, kind of typical, like, realtors' offices and lawyers and health spas. Pretty church. Really pretty. That reminds me, again, speaking of Scotland, of something you see in Scotland. Because in Scotland everything's stone like that, and it's kind of almost got that Edinburgh architectural style. Interesting. Doesn't it, Kay, remind you of something in Scotland?
Kind of Mr. Toad on the front on the one side.
Oh, yeah, it's a little bit Tudor. Is that what you mean? Oh, yeah, I see. Toad Hall.
Toad Manor.
Yeah. We'll be on our way to Devonshire and Lancashire and Melrose Shire. And just like that, I have the soundtrack song to Mr. Toad's Wild Ride stuck in my head. Dang it.
We will be taking you to Terrytown soon.
Will we?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys just heard that first. Say that again?
Terrytown coming soon.
Oh, news to me. I've been wanting to do that. Sweet. What a nice guy.
The home of Mr. Toad.
But yeah, apparently we're going to go to Terrytown Sleepy Hollow soon. Speaking of Mr. Toad, because Ichabod, Mr. Toad, Wind in the Willows. Yeah, you guys will see. Anyways, we are in Melrose now, and here's a closer look. See what happens when we have a lot of caffeine? We get weird and we start rambling. Anyways, here's a closer look at that lovely, lovely memorial. In honor of the men and women who served the armed forces, their country during World War II, Korean War, and Vietnam War. That's really nice. And that building is just so cool. It's gotten hotter. There's also no shade on this side of the road. Got a lot of stone buildings in this town. Pretty neat, because that's kind of creepy.
Ooh.
What the heck is this? The Fells Way by Nick Hampston. I don't know what this is, but it's creepy and cool.
Beetlejuice themed, kind of.
I mean, Tim Burton would approve, is that what you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a Puritan.
It lights up at night.
Something nasty going on. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that one up. And apparently you can go to his Insta. So props to Nick, whoever you are. This is pretty cool. Huh. If you're going to be an investment insurance chiropractor HVAC business, this is a cute one to be in. Look at that. See, this is the kind of things you don't get out west. Like, you would never have, unless it was reproduction, and that's like very few and very, very far between. There just isn't buildings like this, and this is what I love. You can really be taken back by stuff like that. It just, I look at it, it makes me happy. Theme bookstore, I'm going in. Good stuff here, classics. Super cute store. Super, super cute. This is good. Now I know what Melrose has to offer. We came back, we got to see the filming site, which I'm still trying to wrap my head around how different it looks and how different it feels. You know, your perspective can change. I think I've talked about it before. And yeah, it just seemed really different. Of course it would, because there wasn't all the equipment, the activity, and the stress of like not knowing where I was because I had been there before. And but just seemed really, really different in a weird way. Like, oh yeah, it really is just a regular neighborhood. I mean, I knew that, but before, like, there was all of the movie stuff set up. So to see it like that was interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know how many people are coming back here to see it just regular, so I hope it was at least informative. And then we got to see a bit of Melrose too. And yeah. So this is in fact not a lake, it is L Pond, which cracks me up because it's funny what they call a pond and what they call a lake. I don't know how that works, but it's a pretty big pond. Like Patrick Henry, I know no way of judging the future but by the past. It's been so much fun, you guys. Thanks so much for making these videos fun for me to make. When you guys watch them and leave awesome comments, it just really makes me feel good. I haven't been doing this that long, that I've been like putting them up or anything like that in any real capacity, and I'm really happy with like the results I've gotten, and just the fact that anybody's watching them, just I love it. It means a lot. You'll never know. So anyways, yes, a lot of adventure ahead. It's going to be a really awesome autumn, so make sure you guys are all subscribed, and we will see you soon. Take care. Bonus video.
Pretty woman, don't walk on by, pretty woman.
I don't have, I'll show you. I don't have like walking shoes on, but they're comfortable enough.